Hello and welcome to The Loop. I'm Matt Bruning.
And I'm Renata Ford. Severe storms brought down trees, utility lines, flipped vehicles, and flooded communities last week.
It's quite a mess, and ODOT has been helping with the cleanup and recovery, especially in Perry County, where more than a foot of rain fell over the last week.
I'm here in Perry County along State Route 93 in Roseville, where cleanup efforts continue. Unfortunately, in the recent floods, some people lost everything, and what you see behind me is just a small fraction of that. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine ordered ODOT to work with the Ohio Emergency Management Agency on a specialized mission to help haul debris from neighborhoods and communities hit hardest by the flooding. ODOT crews from multiple counties have been working long hours to clear the roadways, remove washed out materials, and support local responders who are still dealing with the widespread damage.
Any damage to anybody's home, we take serious. It's been widespread. ODOT has been amazing in helping get this all cleaned up. I just appreciate everybody's help that has been here and all the volunteers, the donations, everything. The support has been amazing for Perry County.
Our crews will be out in Perry County for the foreseeable future making roadway repairs. As you can see from this local roadway in Roseville, there was massive damage done to the roadways. It will require a large amount of work before it can be reopened to traffic. For The Loop in Perry County, I'm Chaz Cosgrave.
Thank you, Chaz, and thank you, Andrew Hart, for the drone footage. Well, Perry County isn't the only place dealing with a mess. Morgan and Washington counties in District 10 were also affected by multiple mudslides.
We're here on 93 South in Hocking County, and last night we got called out for a tree completely across the road. They called it in as a huge tree. This is probably the biggest tree I've ever cut on, but the root ball came up when the bank kind of gave out from all the rain we've been having. Once it slipped and came across the road, we got out here as quick as we could and worked to cut it into smaller pieces and got it off the road.
As our crews work to clear debris, drivers should never drive around barricades or through flooded roads. You can check ogo.com for up-to-date roadway information. Thank you to all the ODOT crews working to clean up storm damage.
Governor Mike DeWine and ODOT recently announced an $8.8 million investment in projects that make it safer and easier for students to walk or bike to school.
ODOT is awarding funding as part of its Safe Routes to School program, which helps communities build and improve infrastructure like sidewalks, crosswalks, bike lanes, and traffic calming features.
This year's funding supports a mix of infrastructure and non-infrastructure initiatives. The 17 awarded projects include right-of-way acquisition, design, and construction between state fiscal years 2027 and 2030, as well as non-infrastructure activities like school travel plans, public education, and safety campaigns in fiscal year 2028.
Speaking of improving pedestrian facilities, a project focused on enhancing pedestrian safety was recently completed in Athens County. It includes new sidewalk, curb ramps, and rectangular rapid flashing beacons, or RRFBs, along State Route 682 in the Plains. This is just one example of projects around the state intended to make walking and biking safe, convenient, and accessible transportation options for everyone.
A contractor working in Belmont County on State Route 149 made an interesting discovery. A hellbender was found at the site of a retaining wall project. Now, he wasn't easy to capture, but the staff from ODOT, Shelley and Sands, hellbender specialist from OSU, and the ODNR Division of Wildlife finally got him, transported him to the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium.
Once the project is completed, the hellbender will hopefully be returned to the site if conditions allow and released into his natural habitat. Thank you to all our partners for helping us out.
Get more ODOT news online at transportation.ohio.gov. Follow us on social media and keep sending those great story ideas and feedback to loop@dot.ohio.gov.
And now you're in the loop.